Welcome back to the channel. Today we are working on Greta the Jetta again because she has been leaking oil. So today we're doing an oil change because it's time for its due, and we figured out what the problem was. It was this drain plug. And you see this gasket here? It's all pitted out. So instead of paying for a whole new drain plug, which is like $18, what I'm gonna do is cut up one of my old belts, and we're gonna fashion a little bit of a belt gasket, and it's gonna slip right on over this. So we're still gonna have this, metal washer, but you see how it's all pitted up? It's leaking oil now. So yeah, we're changing the oil. I already got it all drained out, and this is how I know it's the leak area as well, because the only dark spot is right around the drain spout. And when I was under here earlier, this was actually actively dripping on me. So now I got black oil all over my face now. Yep, there's all the old oil, and we're gonna be putting in a new filter, and she's hidden all the way down there. A little bit of a pain in the butt to get to, and you gotta have one of these to get it off. It's a 32 millimeter nut. And yeah, I power washed the engine bay on her a couple of weeks ago, so it's all nice and shiny and sparkly and clean, and I'm trying to take good care of her for 184,000 miles. Not doing too bad. So we're gonna commence with fashioning a gasket for this, taking off the old oil filter and putting it all back together and filling her up with new juice. So here we go. Okie dokie. We've got our plug here. We got an old belt that's not the right size anymore. And we got a drill bit. It's not gonna be the close. We're gonna make sure it's tight, So let's get to it. Let's take off like I just didn't wanna. Nope. It's way too small. Alright, let's try again. Idiot. That. There we go. Now, let's do the corners. Take some pliers. They're really expensive. They're really high quality bolts. And I want to build an air cannon to shoot them out of at around Mach 2.5. And I just need about $800 to build it. And, I need to stop having Greta the Jetta breaking down on me every opportunity she gets. Sunk $3,000 into that thing since I got her. Car's only worth $3,600.
That's the way it always goes.
Yeah, it is.
That's the way it always goes, bud.
Yep. Now that is going to be a tight fit. Take that and that. Thread her right on down so it's bugging my mouth. Bastard. Who needs to pay for a gasket when you got an old leather belt?
Yes. We used to do it.
There's this Russian YouTube car channel called Garage 54, and they took the crankshaft apart and replaced the bearings with leather, and it ran for like 15 minutes. It was unbelievable. Of course, it was a Lada, so
Right.
All right, we got our gasket refurbished thanks to Galaxy Brain Troy over here, who's been around the block too many times to count. So we're gonna plug this leaky bitch back up and make sure she holds, and we're gonna take off the old filter here and put a new one in, and we'll go from there. Okie dokie. Got her all cleaned out. Got our old filter out over here. And we got our new one. Just slide on in there. Pops right on in. Give it a push and a twist so the gasket seats in. Take out our paper towels. Which I still got a little oil right here, but I can go back to the car wash. And then we'll take our clean cap, which that gasket still looks good on there, so we're not going to bother with a new gasket. We'll drop them on in and tighten her down. You can feel the gasket kick in. It says 25 Newton meters of force, so click. Doesn't need to be very tight. Nope, bugger. Come on back. Come on back now, you hear? Come on. Oh, that's warm. Oh, yeah, got it. All right. Yep, there she is, all nice and tight. And we're gonna be fill her up. Let's get all that crap out of that way. There we go. Okie. We got our new filter in. We got our new gasket fix, leather on our drain bolts. We're gonna climb underneath here and get this thing threaded back in. Okie dokie. He's been draining. I sprayed some cleaner on the underside of the block here, or the oil pan, to help clean up some of this grime that built up, because I was waiting a while to do this oil change and fix this leak. It was such a slow leak, you know, didn't really matter. Okay, and clean off that face really well. Make sure there's as little grime on there as possible, you know? Because the more crap that's on there, the more places for the oil to seep through. Oh, forgot my wrench. That's important. So, yeah, I got our leather gasket here. Nice and leathery. Let's get that to focus. Focus. Leather belt gasket to plug up a leaky Jetta. Leaky Volkswagen. Man, it is so hot and dirty down here. Whew. That's what she said. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Oof. Man, I was hoping some of that grime would clean up out of there, but I guess I don't want it. And now my hair is caught in the jack. Wonderful. That's why I love having long hair. Okay. Oh, bugger. Let's grab a wrench, set it to on. Flip that. Whew. That should be good. Clean that off. That way I can easily come back and see if it's leaked at all or not. Clean it off real good, you know? Give her extra crank for good luck. There. Let's see. Leather belt oil plug gasket. Boom. So let's fill her up with oil. Now we're gonna be filling her up. Some Amazon Basics, high mileage, full synthetic. Okie dokie. We refilled her with 5 quarts of Amazon Basics, high mileage, full synthetic. And here's a clean dipstick. Focus. There we go. Clean. Focus. Clean dipstick. And just like that, she is perfectly full. And that's how it is with diesel engines. The second you pour clean oil in, it will be black. So she'll be good for another 15,000 miles now. I might throw a little bit of Lucas full synthetic stabilizer in there. But oil change and oil leak completed. Thanks for watching.